my kid won't play. He has no play skills. How do I teach this? Another common question we get from parents. My first answer is, number one, let's teach kids to tolerate adults in their space. A lot of the kids I see, as soon as an adult comes by to try and interrupt their play, they move away, and rightfully so. Our kids have learned that adults are going to turn my fun play of flipping over a car and playing with its wheels into, hey, what do you mean you can't do that? I want to play this way instead. Kind of sucks, right? So the first thing we need to do is teach kids that adults in their space can be fun. So we try and get into kids' space and we play with kids, and whatever they're doing, we copy. So if they're flipping over a car, we flip over a car too and play with the wheels. And actually, it's kind of fun. We'll line up toys, we'll do a bunch of that stuff just to teach kids to tolerate us in their space. Once they're tolerating us in their space, which should only be a week or two, shouldn't be much longer than this, then what we do is we start to manipulate the environment slowly so that they tolerate us pushing the car for 10 seconds, and then we flip it over and play with the wheels. Then we systematically increase that to more and more appropriate play, such that we teach the increase time on task of increasing the amount of sequences that somebody does with a toy. So not only can I play with a car garage or play with a train set for 3 minutes, but also the quality of the play. So I can flip over a car's wheels, not so awesome. I can line up trains, not so awesome. But I can bring a car up an elevator, I can push it down the ramp, I can get gas, I can run it through a car wash, I can crash into another car. Lots and lots of sequences to go on with that play. So we also do that. Once children are on task for around 3 to 5 minutes with play and have about 5 sequences or so within each play activity, then we start to introduce peers. So the first step would obviously just be parallel play. And keep in mind that even with typically developing peers, that interactive play doesn't start until about 4 years old. So if your child is younger than 4 and only engaging in parallel play, that's okay. That's completely age development. If they're older than that, what we want to do is we want to teach interactive play with peers. Very first step would be having peers build a block tower with our kid. They, instead of building 2 different block towers, they're building 1 block tower. They're working together. Not much language involved, but they're tolerating each other. They're tolerating each other in each other's space. Another way then for interactive play would be to have 2 trains going around the same track, tolerating peers like that, and then increasing more and more conversation skills with that. And then lastly, just positioning where kids sit with each other too. So often we go in and I see, our kids sitting with an adult with other kids sitting a few feet away. Well, can we position that so that the adult is on the outside instead of between the peers? So having the peers sit, our kid, and then the adult would be amazing. So anyway, that's play and how to start getting your kid, teaching your child how to play more.